On June 10, 2015, the wait was finally over and I received my new smartphone, the Redmi Note 3. So now you guys may be wondering why am I uploading a video on Redmi Note 3, because already its successors Redmi Note 4 and 5 and 5 Pro has already launched in India. But there are some things that made me do this video on Redmi Note 3 because I really wish to share my experience on using this phone more than 2 years. So without any further delay, let's jump right into the video. Consider subscribing the channel, click on the bell button to get notified each time I upload a video like this, and don't forget to like this video. So this is my complete review of the Redmi Note 3 after using it for more than 2 years. So talking about the device itself, I think Redmi Note 3 was the first Xiaomi phone to launch with a fingerprint scanner. And the great build quality offered by this phone, the design, the software experience and everything took Redmi Note 3 ahead of its two biggest competitors, the Lenovo K4 Note and Li Echo's Li 1S. Now talking about the design of the Redmi Note 3, the moment you take the phone in your hand, it feels incredibly premium, especially the gold one you see right now. The full metal body gets a smooth matte finish that doesn't attract fingerprints, and it is easy to keep clean too, as dust come off with a simple swipe. In the front you have got a 5.5 Full HD display with a very narrow side bezels, and there's a glossy rim running along the edge of the front face which is elevated above the rest of the display to protect it from scratches when the phone is placed face down. It's a nice design touch, but it's also a bit of annoyance on the ear when you're making calls. The display has a scratch resistant layer which Xiaomi hasn't stated it anywhere. And there's a 5 megapixel camera on the top along with the notification LED for alerts. The capacitive buttons at the bottom are backlit. The volume rocker and the power button are quite clicky and ergonomical on the right side, and on the left side it houses the hybrid dual SIM tray. In addition to that, you have got the headphone jack on top, and we have also got an infrared emitter. The phone uses a standard micro USB connector for charging and data transfers. Around the back we have got a 16 megapixel camera, a dual tone dual LED flash and fingerprint sensor, and a speaker grill at the bottom. I had no issues with the fingerprint sensor and still it works really fast, but about the speaker grill which is placed at the bottom, I was really sad, and this happened many times.
A few moments later.
Even though there was small issues like this, Xiaomi had done a great job with the design and the aesthetics of the Redmi Note 3. The finish of the phone is excellent and the display is crisp and vibrant. The IPS panel has very good color reproduction and features Xiaomi's sunlight display, but I don't think it really worked for me. But still, I like how comfortable the phone feels in hand. Although it was a bit tricky to use it one-handed, but it was okay for me. I'm sure you all get used to it. The phone was fairly slim at 8.7mm with a good weight distribution. Though the phone was strong and sturdy, I just put up a case on it so that it could sustain all my drops. About the specifications, Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 might be a budget smartphone, but there's certainly nothing low-end about the hardware it packs. This was the first phone to roll out with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 650 processor, and this made this phone perform really fast and gave it a near flagship level performance in some benchmarks. About the software, the phone ships within an Android lollipop at that time with the MIUI 7, but now it has got the updates to the Marshmallow and it runs on MIUI 9, which is really smooth and fluid to use. With the earlier versions of MIUI 9 is certainly more likable and better polished. About the performance, Xiaomi Redmi Note 3's hardware and software come together nicely to deliver a very pleasing Android experience. The interface is fluid and barely any noticeable stutter. About the camera, the rear camera has a 16 megapixel sensor and a wide f2.0 aperture. Both landscapes and macro shots captured in daylight have good detail. Color reproduction is good too. However, the objects in focus lack a bit of definition and the images weren't that sharp. But I was really satisfied with the camera performance because this was a really budget smartphone and the image quality was good enough. And even the front-facing camera gave me good images in bright conditions, but in low light the performance was not up to the mark, but still satisfied. About the battery life, the non-removable 4050 mAh battery managed to get me almost more than 1 day of usage, and I was really happy with that. The phone supports Qualcomm's quick charge feature, and that wasn't handy for me at all. So that's pretty much it guys for this video. So if you found this video helpful by any means, make sure to give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe this channel for more videos like this, and I'll catch you back in my next video. Till then, bye bye.